Tourism is big business here on Hilton Head Island and in the Low Country. Recently, we had the chance to talk with Dr. Simon Hudson. He is the director of the Center of Economic Excellence in Tourism at the University of South Carolina in Columbia. Here's what he had to say about the important role that customer service plays in bringing business to the area.
I was asked to do some customer service training for a big organization. How little material was out there to guide managers in the art of customer service. Some institutions, organizations get it, Disney get it, but that was Walt Disney knowing years ago instinctively that customer service leads to profits. Too many organizations see it as a cost. They don't invest in customer service. And a lot of them think they're delivering outstanding customer service, but we know from research that customers are generally not satisfied. And so we have an advantage down here in South Carolina. We've got natural hospitality, but we still need to have continuous training on the art of customer service. Just simple things like looking people in the eyes, smiling. And you know, we do. Again, I noticed at the Heritage this week, the service was outstanding. The volunteers. I spoke to a lovely woman who's on her 37th master. She was 80 years old, and big smile on her face. She thought I was just a regular tourist, which I was, but she was just dynamic, and it was wonderful to see that, and we need to have more of that.
Right, and I think if you take a look online now, and you would know this more than me, at some of those sites that rate restaurants, hotels, and the like, if they're negative comments, a lot of times they have to do with customer service.
Absolutely, and that's critical. You know, service recovery, for example, you know, the best organizations have a whole strategy in place if something goes wrong. Because if you get something wrong and someone starts spreading the word online, it doesn't just go out to 2 or 3 people. It can go out to millions, and then you're really trying to recover your brand and build that image again. So, but really, the best bit of advice is get it right the first time. Make sure, you know, I'm funded partly by the state, partly by private funding. One of the private funders has made millions in restaurants, and he said to me, just little things like cleaning the ketchup bottle before people are served. He had to tell his staff 6 times before they did it instinctively, 6 times, but then they did. And then that little thing of where the ketchup bottle has got ketchup on it, and you know, suddenly it's clean.
Yeah, it doesn't look too great when you open it up and it looks like that.
It doesn't, and it tarnishes. You know, we were at a restaurant. I won't say what it was. Passed a restaurant yesterday in Hilton Head, and I said to my wife, "Oh, that's where we got really bad service. Oh, we won't go there again." And this was 3 years ago.
It stays with you.
You need one instant like that. So you've got to be on top of your game. It's continuous training.
Is it time-consuming training?
Absolutely.
Well, you said this one man had to tell his employees 6 times to clean off the ketchup
It can be
bottle.
time-consuming, and it has to be ongoing. Again, you know, the best organizations, the Starbucks, the Disneys, it's constant, it's continuous training. Even the masters, you know, they train. We had 500 students working at the masters last week, and they come and interview for an hour to make sure they get the right person. And again, you're not hiring on qualifications, you're hiring on personalities. And then once you've hired that person, it's training them to be there, to smile, to greet the guest. And you're on stage, and it's critical. So it is time-consuming, it's costly, but it's definitely worth the investment.
Well, we appreciate your time so much, and thank you for joining us here on the Hilton Head
It's really nice
News.
of you to invite me here. Thank you.